What's going on, everybody? On YouTube, Steve with Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com. Come back to with another video, and this is day one of the 32-day thrift store adventure. That's what I'm calling it, and I'm actually in the parking lot right now. Just dropped my girlfriend off at work, and I'm getting ready to go. I got to stop over at my folks' house, drop some stuff off, but I'm getting ready to get started, get this journey going, and I'm really pumped up. I'm really excited to share this journey with you and bring you along. So I'm gonna be hitting up a bunch of thrift stores today and pawn shops. I'm gonna be working my way from the Hartford area in Connecticut all the way up to New Haven near the seashore and everything like that. So yeah, let's get this journey started. I'm pumped up. All right, so here we are officially at the first place that we're hitting. This is a pawn shop in East Hartford, Connecticut called Yankee Peddler and Pawn. It's a beautiful day today. It's about 9:42 in the morning, and it's about 76 degrees. That's what my car is saying. A beautiful day. First pawn shop that I'm hitting. I've had a lot of success at this place over the last few weeks, finding bicycles, video games, cameras. So let's get inside right now. Let me turn off my car, and let's take a walk inside and see if we find anything good. So let's make this happen. Let's start it off with a bang. What's going on, everybody? Back again. Just got out of Yankee Peddler and Pawn, and I ended up getting three things, so I want to show you what I ended up finding in there. And just so you guys know, pawn shops are a little different of a game. You need to make sure you do your research, because you're usually going to be paying more in terms of prices. Also, you got to be willing to negotiate and bundle. So I love bundling items together, and bundling is putting more than one item together to be able to get a discounted price. So I found three items, I bundled them together, and each item that I bundled on top of it, I asked for a discount. So altogether, the retail asking price at this pawn shop for all three of these items, in which I'm going to show you, was, let's see, 168 plus, I believe this was 92, so we're at 258, and then they were asking 50 on this, so it was about 350 bucks, and I ended up getting everything for $190. And again, I have to credit that all to bundling. So the first item I found was a Canon camera lens. This is an 1855 camera lens, awesome condition. The lens looks like new, and ended up getting this one bundled for 40 bucks, and that's selling for about $100 on Amazon, so that's really cool. Next item I found was a 50mm Canon lens, and again, this thing's like brand new. Make sure to check the lens out to see if there's any scratches or anything like that, but ended up getting that for 30 bucks right there, and that's selling for, I believe it's selling for 70 or 80. I need to double check, but somewhere around there. But even then, I mean, I could always use this on my for my camera as well, but definitely a great flip there. I mean, a super low sales rank. And last but not least, this thing had a $524.99 retail price on it. This puppy's like new in the box. It's an R8 recorder interface controller sampler. So this is like new in the box. It still has the film over the screen, and really cool music item right here. This had about a 20,000 rank in the music category. Not sure how well that's going to do, but I ended up getting this for $120, discounted from $168, and that was selling on Amazon for about $250, and I believe it was all merchant. So got to do some more research, but definitely a good item right there. So yeah, those are the first items I came across at my first pawn shop. So let's keep moving. All right, so back on the road again. Ended up hitting another pawn shop and did really well at that one also. Just having a great start to the day. It's always, it's always amazing when you hit the first few places and you do really well. It just sets the tone for the day. But I'm actually in Newington, Connecticut right now on the Berlin Turnpike. There's going to be a pawn shop right here and a Salvation Army that I'm going to be pulling up on real quick. So let me jet over here and put some profits in my pockets. All right, so I just got out of Savers right now, and just cruising around and taking a few minutes to have a nice little snack on the road. Some nice organic grapes. I think they're organic. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But it's possible to be able to eat healthy on the road, and like I said yesterday, this is something I'm going to be focusing on big time, is making sure that I have meals on the run, that are healthy, that sustain my energy, and that increase my energy. You know what? If you're doing this type of thing, I would highly recommend avoiding going to fast food and eating French fries and burgers and Subway and all these breads and, just processed foods, because they really are going to weigh you down. So one thing I like to bring on the road is fruit, and I've got some grapes right here. Also, I've got, I think I still have them, yep. I've got some nice raw almonds right here. So these are another awesome food to have on the road. But make sure if you're doing this type of adventure, this, you know, a thrift store trip, or you're going on the road for a few days, or even for the entire day, have some prepared foods, you know, that you could bring with you. It could be fruits, it could be nuts. You could even have a cooler, which I have in the back right behind me. I don't know if you can see it. I've got a cooler, and once I freeze the ice packs, you know, you could put salads in there and different types of things. So yeah, just gonna hang out, have a little bit of some grapes, and yeah, gonna go on to the next store. So I'm just getting out of Goodwill right now and ended up finding some pretty cool items. One thing I want to say about these thrift stores is that sometimes you've got to dig. Sometimes you've got to go picking. Sometimes you have to go past the surface and try to find the weak spot of the thrift store. And I've talked about this in a lot of videos before. Some thrift stores, you know, will be abundant in clothing. Others will be an abundance of profitable books. Sometimes you'll find amazing electronics. So you got to find the weak spots. I went after the electronics initially at this one Goodwill. Didn't really, you know, have much luck, and I was looking around, and I was about to walk out, and I said, you know what? Why don't I go to the book section and, you know, scan some books and see what I find? And actually came across quite a few things. I found this Texas Hold'em poker set just sitting there for $5. That was going for $25. That was a really cool find. This was probably the best book that I came across. And I did notice that the blue tags were the new ones that this particular thrift store were putting out at the time. So I was searching just for the blue ones, the fresh inventory, and came across this for $1. This is Family Law Stories, Foundation Press 75th Anniversary. And I believe, don't quote me, I think this was going for about $40 to $60. It could have been $60 used. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was a pretty amazing find. And you know what? Why don't I just pull out my app right now? I'm going to pull out my Amazon seller app, and I'm just going to scan it, because I want to give you guys a legit pricing. So here we go, scan. The barcode is red, and it's coming up. 539,000 rank. There you go. I don't know if you could see that, if it's focusing in. Used, 2903. Okay, so I was wrong. It's 2903 used. New it was $45. Okay, so $1 to 29, not bad at all. 500,000 rank. I mean, that might take a month or two to sell, but definitely a good find. And also came across some school books. Here's one that was going for about 20 to 25, and a second one. I paid up for some of these. Some of them I paid $3, $4 to $5, and the last one I paid $6 for. And this is a really big one. This is about the Civil War, the Atlas of the Civil War. Paid $6 on this, and I believe it was going for 25, something around there, with a pretty decent sales rank. So those are the items I came across. I also found this at a Salvation Army earlier. This is a Dazzle Universal 6-in-1 reader, $9.99. I asked her, I said, hey, is there any way that you could do half off on this? And she said yes, and that's going for about $35. So doing pretty well so far. I am definitely, you know, feeling a little, you know, less energy. I've got to have some more food and keep myself moving forward. It's kind of like that afternoon wind gets taken out of you, but I'm still moving forward. Gonna hit up another store, and I'll touch base with you folks then. All right, so here we are at Savers right now in Meriden, Connecticut, and this place is usually packed with deals. Let's see how it is. What's up, guys? So I'm actually just arriving at a Goodwill, and I've been spending more money than I've ever spent in my entire life on this journey so far, and it's only day one. I've come across some amazing deals at pawn shops, and I'm not going to spoil the surprise right now. I'm going to wait until maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow to share all of the finds that I've been coming across. All I could say, it's in the electronics area, but I've been coming across some killer finds, and honestly, I would say right now it's 2:30. I would say my estimated profits if everything sells, and a lot of these items are really fast sellers, is probably nearing $1,000 for the day. And you know, that might be a little high, maybe a little low, but I came across some amazing finds. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but yeah, I'm at a Goodwill right now, and I believe I'm in Wallingford, Connecticut. I'm heading to New Haven right now, so see if I find any more good deals. So stay with me. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get pretty exhausted right now, and currently I just left a Goodwill in Hamden, Connecticut. I want to say right now, if you're not already following me on Periscope, definitely be sure to follow me. Just go to Periscope, go get the app, it's free. follow me at Rake and Profit, because I just went behind the scenes. It's not going to be in this video. I went behind the scenes and shot like a 5-minute video of me just walking around the thrift store, showing you all the awesome items that were on the shelf, even though there were that many awesome items, to be honest with you. I left empty-handed at this thrift store. But I'm actually getting ready to book my hotel, and I actually use an app called, let me get it while I'm on this video, it's called Hotwire. And pretty much all you have to do is put in the location, the dates that you're looking to stay, and the amount of adults and how many rooms you're looking for, and you can book your hotel, and you can get a whole idea of like all the different locations of hotels that are available. It doesn't tell you the exact address until you pay, but you get an idea of where the hotel is, and you can get really good discounts. I mean, even on 3- and 4-star hotels, you can save 50 to 70% and get in there for less than $100 with free parking, internet, breakfast, and all that stuff. So I'm getting ready to book my hotel, but I want to come to you guys and let you know I'm tired. I'm definitely exhausted after hitting about, I don't know, I probably hit about 8 to 10 pawn shops and thrift stores combined so far, and I've been spending a good deal of time in each store. So I'm going to get off, book my hotel, and I'll bring you to my hotel once I get everything locked and loaded. All right, so it looks like I just got to the hotel thanks to Hotwire. And this hotel actually ran about $90, a little more than I wanted to pay, especially just for one night. It's the La Quinta Inn and Suites. So it looks like there's some restaurants next door as well, a bar and stuff. I ain't gonna be eating that because you know I'm eating healthy, but yeah, let's take a walk inside and see what this place is looking like. All right, so here we are. I literally just walked into my hotel room about 10 seconds ago. So I'm literally giving you a tour as I give myself a tour. Let's check out the bathroom area. Here we are. And yeah, normal bathroom, toilet, sink, shower. I don't think I'm showing you anything new here, guys. Got a place to hang out my clothes. Nice little desk. This is where I'm probably going to be shooting the green room show tonight. We got a show on the green room. Well, you're going to be watching this tomorrow, which is Tuesday, so the show would have already gone down. But if you watch it, shout you out. Thank you so much. But yeah, looks pretty decent. Nice little bed. Let's see how this feels. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. I feel good. But yeah, now it's time for me to bring all the stuff in. Here's some of my supplies right here in this little big Tupperware piece right here. Got my clothing in there, laptop and whatnot. So yeah, gotta go get my stuff.